Everybody, this is Bimbo Barbarella, and this is Saturday, February 10th at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I really don't go on this early, but I have a little bit of time to kill before I gotta feed the pussycats. And so I wanted to tell you a little bit about today's Adventures in Stupidity. Yes, it was. It was a very stupid day, led by the henchman of stupidity, Cat Daddy. Uh, um, I tried to make a short, and I tried to make a short little video, but for some reason he has problems pushing the red button to start it and the red button to stop it. You know, it's something that a gerbil could figure out. But, you know, when you have the brain the size of a centipede, you know, that can be daunting. Did a lot of stuff. Went to Walgreens and brought a bunch of overpriced medications and stuff that he needs for his wound care. And then we went to a pet store and of course bought $70 worth of pet food, while I bought a rotisserie chicken for me and Al, which is going to have to last, you know, like an entire week. So I'll be gnawing on those chicken bones for a couple of days. But maybe I can make some chicken bone soup along with my hot dog water. So that sounds like a tasty combination. And then we stopped at Books A Million. I don't know if they have them where you are, but it's a chain of books. They sell books, records, toys, the Funko Pops, magazines, and there was a record that I bought. A lot of times I find out about bands just by buying an album and seeing what it sounds like. So I picked up this one here called Werewolves. And I bought it because it's a cool cover. It's a cool name for an album. And it's got lyrics in the gatefold, and it's got cool pictures in here. I'm disappointed in it because it's too thrash metal for me. If you don't know what thrash metal is, it's sort of like Metallica and Megadeth, and that can be okay, but this guy has this real growly voice on some songs. Who go like, you know, sounds like he's, you know, gargling, you know, with some sort of, you know, spray or something. It's just, and I don't like it because you can't follow the words, and you know, to me that really doesn't add, you know, to the song. It kind of detracts from it. So next time I go see my friend Patrick, I'll take this into him, and it was cheap. It was $20. I'll take it into him and he'll give me like store credit for it. So I'll take a little bit of a loss on it, but that's all right. You know, you live and you learn. But look at that cool cover. See, this is why albums are making a comeback, because you can see, you know, the great covers that albums have, and they had back when we were kids. You know, because on a CD, it's a little tiny thing. It's tiny. And stopped and got two magazines. I love reading these horror kind of magazines. And these are all the old black and white comics. If you're as old as me, you remember magazines called Eerie and Creepy. And they're actually made by the same company. So they've been around for a long time. And last night on the College of Knowledge show, Chris LeClaire, believe it or not, brought up the subject of two songs by Cheap Trick that were on the heavy metal soundtrack, which I've completely forgotten about. And so I'm at Books A Million and I see heavy metal. Sweet, I'm going to buy it. So this is heavy metal, if you remember this. And they always had great art. And it's great because it's in color. And the colors are just fantastic. But the magazine, look at the price. Can you see the price? $15. Which I didn't realize until I went to check it out. $15 for a magazine. I said, yikes. But it's heavy metal and I haven't had one in a long time. So we'll see. I'm sure it'll be good. If you've never seen the movie Heavy Metal, I suggest you watch it because it's really good and it's what we used to grow up on back in like the 70s and 80s on heavy metal. So, and I did get some birthday and Valentine's Day cards. Yesterday I got a card from my sister and it's in the drawer and I don't feel like digging it out because I can barely see with the sun. See, and like my sister, she's very well off, but she's so frugal. She'll buy a birthday card or Valentine's Day card, say, and if it says Valentine's, she'll say, and birthday. So she only has to buy one card. But maybe that's why she has a lot of money. I got cards today from Miss Easy Street with Jen and her husband, the captain of the College of Rock Knowledge. Excuse me. This is a Valentine's Day card. 4 out of 5 cats don't care if it's Valentine's Day. Says, just kidding. The 5th cat obviously doesn't care either. Happy Valentine's Day from someone who does. That's very nice. And then Jen writes, what do cats care about anyway? I swear to God, and I'm not making this up, I think that these cats, somehow they know intentionally that they're getting under Cat Daddy's skin. Because they'll do stuff around him that they don't do around me. They just do things to annoy him. It's like bought a rotisserie chicken and he made a sandwich. So he sits down in his lazy boy and puts it on the table next to him, and like 3 cats jump up and start biting on the sandwich. So he's yelling, "Get down, cats, get down, I'll throw you all out, you'll never eat again." And if it was me to do it, they wouldn't do that. They would not do that. I think that these cats actually somehow they're getting a kick out of watching him get all wound up. So there you go. That's what cats do. Cats find the weakest link and they exploit it. And you can look at all these guys and you can tell that they're all troublemakers. Every single one of them. Especially that big one in the middle standing there saying, "Oh, what me worry? No, cat, your name's not Alfred E. Newman. Sorry." Then I got a birthday card. And I really like the show called The Office. It's a funny show. I don't watch it enough, but episodes I've seen of it are very, very funny. And this guy here is the biggest nebbish in the world. And if you don't know what a nebbish is, Easy Street with Jen, you can use that for your next Pictionary, your next dictionary game. Use the word nebbish, because at least they'll get one word right. But he's a nebbish. And it says, "You only live once." False. You live every day. You only die once. Live your birthday to the fullest. Many, many happy birthday wishes from the Eggman. That's what I call the captain because he has a fetish for eating deviled eggs. And may your next song be your best ever. Well, my next song I'm doing is Black Valentine. And like I was saying yesterday, and I even said it on Mr. Kropka's program, it's actually good. It's actually good. And I usually don't like my songs, but this one is actually good. Hello, a couple of people watching. How you doing? Nice to see you on a Saturday when I'm never on. And then Easy Street with Jen says, "We hope you have a great birthday. After that, it's back to normal." I'd send moist cake. Because remember, one of the funniest words in the English language is moist. Just say moist 3 times in a row without laughing. You can't do it. You cannot say moist 3 times. Hello, Leah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's wonderful. Thank you for listening. Yeah, and, because I don't expect a lot of viewers because I'm never on Saturday afternoon. But, and now don't you agree, Leah, that moist is a funny word? Wherever you are, try saying moist 3 times without at least chuckling. You can't do it. And, well, anyway, Easy Street says, "I'd send a moist cake, but it would make a mess out of this expensive card." And, it's amazing how much frickin', cards cost now. I remember when you could go buy a card, you still can go to the dollar store and buy like 2 for $1. But they're old ones, that have been reused, and you can see where they like used a whiteout to white out somebody's name and then they resold it. Oh, hello, Sharon. Yes, my birthday is Wednesday, Valentine's Day. So, and I will be 39. 39. No, and that's not my IQ. That's going to be my age. That's going to be my age on my birthday, 39. I'm telling you because I really don't think anybody's going to believe that. But nonetheless, um, I don't think that's Easy Street with Jen or Mrs. Hoppy Hopkins is going to do anything uh, tomorrow. And really not going to do anything because we're not going to get much viewers because tomorrow is the Super Bowl. So, and I'm not even going to watch it because my team is out of it, the Dolphins. But, you know, the Dolphins were playing in like minus 62-degree weather. You know, it was so cold that I think the quarterback from Kansas City, his helmet cracked. It was that cold. That's crazy. Football should not be played when it's that cold. But on another note, spring training opens next week for those who are baseball fans, which always means that summer and spring are right around the corner. Except for those who live in Winnipeg, where it turns summer in the middle of June, and then winter comes back like the first week in July. And if you want to know that, you can ask Pirate Radio Mr. Kropka, because he knows all about living in Winnipeg. Okay, well, I wasn't going to stay on for too long, just wanted to give a little story about my adventures in stupidity today, because they were stupid. Watch the video that I made and put it on YouTube, and you'll see Cat Daddy just trying to work the phone, just trying to work the camera on the phone. Oh, jeez. Like I said, it's like a, chipmunk, trying to, operate heavy machinery. Okay, so that's 18 minutes, and it's going to be 5:30 soon, so means it's going to be cat feeding time, because here he is.
I bet, yeah.
Here he is.
I wonder about the birds out there. What do you
I
call
already fed the birds.
Oh, the outside for the birds? What do you want to call them?
Yes.
For the fed, they don't usually
Yeah.
get fed then.
No, I already fed them.
Whatever you want to call them out there.
They're called birds.
Birds, okay. So it's just for the regular cats.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, no, they're not mice, because mice don't climb up the tree and eat seeds.
Okay.
Just another thing to add to the adventures in stupidity. Okay, guys. See you later. Thanks for those couple of people that were watching. Like I said, Saturday I didn't expect hardly anybody, but like I said, a lot of times I just come on YouTube and I do this basically to entertain myself. Because I think of, insane things to say. And goodbye, Miss Sugar Britches. Leah, have you heard anything from Coach about wrestling, or no? Because I know that now is a busy time for him in school. I wondered if he's left any community posts or anything. So, well, that was it. Had a fun day. Gonna work on my song Black Valentine tomorrow. Well, it doesn't matter because you'll win anyway. You'll win anyway. Well, I know how you'll win if you always, wrestle, the Valkyrie and Easy Street. Then you're guaranteed to win. Because I am such a bad wrestler. I really am a terrible wrestler. I once lost a wrestling match to a tumbleweed. And now when a tumbleweed beats you, you really got no business wrestling when you get beaten by a tumbleweed. Not necessarily. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll have to see what Jesse the Corn Cob Scott says about that. But I know that he's very busy too, and that's good to see that he's staying busy, with his fruit picking business. You just okay. So there's a couple people out there in chat. Anybody want to come up on the right side and say anything intelligent before I got to go feed the cats? Before I got to listen to Cat Daddy come in and say, "Oh, is it time to feed the cats?" And I'll say, "Who? The what? What are you talking about? Cats? Where do you see cats, Al?" And he'll look. I'll look around befuddled. Maybe I shouldn't pick on him, but it's funny. It is. It's funny. Yes, yes, that's true, Miss. Yes, that's true, Miss Lee. It's always fun. It's always fun because I know that coming up, I'm actually gonna co-host one of the shows, which I love to do. I love to do because I get to be a jerk, which that's a real stretch of the imagination. Me being a jerk. So, all right, guys. Everybody have a nice weekend. I'm sure me and Easy Street will talk to you one day next week. See what's going on. Our next College of Rock Knowledge show is in 2 weeks. We're going to be doing the music of the band Heart with the Wilson sisters. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.